Just like at home, dust and water can find their way inside a product through the tiniest of gaps. In an industrial scenario, this dust and water can wreak havoc in rotating equipment with bearings. The operating environment of equipment such as pumps, motors, gearboxes, paper rolls, etc. naturally contains dust and moisture and cannot be hermetically sealed. It is for this specific reason that MARQUE bearing seals have been designed to isolate the bearings of your machinery from intervention by this outside dust and moisture, as well as to prevent the loss of lubrication from the bearing environment. In order to understand the device's ability to withstand such ingress by dust and water, the universally recognized IP rating standard is used. The Ingress Protection Rating or IP rating is a standardized test performed on a particular product to understand its capability to block foreign bodies such as dust, dirt, and water. These IP ratings are determined by the international standard EN 60529 and the European standard IEC 60509, both titled Degrees of Protection provided by Enclosures. The IP rating consists of the letters IP followed by 2 digits, also known as characteristic numerals. The first characteristic numeral represents the IP rating for protection against solid foreign objects such as dust and can be a number anywhere between 0 to 6. The second characteristic numeral is the IP rating for protection against water and can be a number between 0 to 9. The higher the 2 IP characteristic numerals, the better the product's resistance to dust and water ingress. The following table displays what the different IP digits would signify in terms of resistance against ingress from dust and water. MARQUE bearing seals have an IP rating of 66. What we see here is the IP test for the first characteristic numeral for dust protection. The bearing seal is put inside a dust chamber with a powder circulation pump attached to it. The objective of the test is to draw into the enclosure a volume of air 80 times the volume of the sample enclosure for 2 hours without any dust deposit being observable in the enclosure at the end of the test. Also, the test for the second characteristic numeral of 6 for the MARQUE bearing seal is performed by spraying the enclosure of the bearing seal with a stream of water from a standard test nozzle and checking if there has been any ingress of water inside the enclosure. Not limited to laboratories, MARQUE bearing seals pass these tests every day across refineries, chemical and petrochemical plants and various other industries across the country. For more information, please contact us on the details given below.